Hi everybody, welcome once again to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee. And this is me, Oberon, with my outlook on the emotional exchanges. And I'm going to do a card reading for the elemental signs of the zodiac. And I use the Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. Beautiful deck. I'm also going to give us a card for the collective to set the tone, drawn from the Universal Love Oracle set. So I'm going to do that part right now. And of course, keep in mind that, tarot card reading is have to be considered for entertainment purposes only. We hope to give you something positive to think about or appropriate to the theme of the show. So this reading is for and about relationships, emotional and other sorts of relationships. So this is the place to come to if you're wondering about, what's going on in your romantic or relationship life. So let's set the tone by giving us the Universal Love's special message, affirmation, if you will. And it's Transience, which is a beautiful card. It is possible to transcend any current difficulty to simply shifting your awareness to somewhere else. Shift your focus. The realm of universal love will help you rise above any current obstacle. See your life from a higher perspective. Your problems will be washed away as you rise above them. Sit quietly and meditate. Imagine streams of crystal light flowing down from the heavens, bathing every part of you. Visualize light pouring into the energy centers in your body. Allow this light to permeate your heart and mind. Observe as you connect with the infinite power you hold within you. You will find that your earthly concerns will fade away. Sure hope that's true. All right, so I'm going to take a moment to adjust the camera, and we're going to get to the reading. And the first reading is for the air signs of the zodiac. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So this one is for you. So we ask 3 questions. This is a 3-card reading. The first question is, what emotional energy or vibration is coming to you? It's the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the Knight of Swords says that maybe, you are quickly moving towards something, or something's quickly moving towards you. It could be that kind of sense of a whirlwind relationship or situation. If you're already in a relationship, then maybe there's a rush to take it to some other level, to explore some newer dimension perhaps. There's a sense of force here, as if this is kind of like an urgency to do this in some way. So it may be that, somebody is coming with a real need to kind of enthuse energy into this relationship in some way. So then, card 2 is, why is this important? And it's the Queen of Pentacles. Well, it's important because someone's got something to do. Someone has to get something going very important right now. And it may be, some self-care issues, but it's more likely that they want to show the world what they can do in terms of productivity and creativity. There's a need to really express a high energy level of yourself that is about creating and nurturing. And so maybe this is about the sense of relationships too, that somebody for the air signs is really finding that they need to fulfill this with an urgency. And so I suggest perhaps that it's not so much that something is coming towards you, a new relationship. It's more likely you're moving to a situation of where you find this is coming, the idea of being pushed into new creative self-care, healing, perceptions, whatever. So where will this ultimately lead to? It's the King of Wands. Somehow you are transforming into something that is more charismatic and courageous and brave, and is rising to an occasion. It's almost like the other side of the Knight of Swords could be the King of Wands in a way, that sort of really mastery over what it is you were seeking to do. I'm just going to leave it like that for the air signs, and we're going to move on now to the fire signs. And fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So let's see what those questions bring to you. What's the energy or relationship vibration thing coming to you? Why is it important? And where will it lead? All right. So what's coming towards you? This is interesting. It's the reversed Four of Wands. And this could be saying that there is some emphasis around your home life. The solidarity that comes with having a real sense of security and protection, a foundation around you. But there's also the idea here too that maybe there's a celebration or a reason to celebrate coming to the home, and it's not as pronounced as it normally would be with the upright version of the Four of Wands, but it's still saying that maybe what's coming to you is a sense of being able to partake in some enjoyment, with maybe the people you live with or the people that you are strongly connected with. Why is this important, if not for the obvious reasons? And it's the reverse Ten of Swords. And so it may be what is happening with the fire signs is that maybe something that seemed to have gone asunder is actually getting better. It's maybe repairing, maybe a rift in a big relationship has come to terms. I'm not going to say that people got together, but maybe there's a sense at least that something has repaired itself or that things are better. Where will this ultimately lead? And it's the Emperor upright. And I think it ultimately leads to peace in our time, as they say, that maybe everything does go through. I mean, this sort of looks like maybe the idea that, we were coming to terms with a relationship that had run its course or had some problems and had to dissolve. And so where this could be leading to is the idea that there's a quiet peace. There's a sense of being in charge without being, necessarily pursuing urgent goals. I'm going to leave it at that for the fire signs, and we will move on to the water signs. Water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So once again, what's happening with you vibration wise? What is coming your way? Why is it important? And where will it lead to? It's the Tower reversed, and water signs, there's been some problems, I think, or there will be some problems. What's coming towards you seems to be a badly deployed situation where maybe somebody was trying to shine and couldn't. And maybe there was clashing egos. Maybe there were some expectations that were really shattered. And nobody really wins. And it's really important to also say that there's some real important things that need to be learned here. And you better be sure that in terms of this relationship, whatever destroyed it, or these situations that may be very emotional, there's something that needs to be realized, and you have to make sure you realize what that is. Why is that important if that isn't reason enough? Because there is movement towards something else, and maybe this is about moving beyond this relationship towards a sense of something much better, something that could be healing. And I think you're being guided towards that because that's what the figure represents to me. So I feel like something will bring you out of whatever this destructive thing that may have happened in a relationship or in your life in some respect, and hopefully bring you towards a better shore, a less troubled shore. Where will this ultimately lead to? The choice is yours. It's the Lover's upright. So I think the choice is really about finding the way to re-engage in the proper, emotional relationship you're looking for, water signs. It may be that there were problems here and you needed to really get out of a relationship or some situation like that. And where it will lead to will be better choices, more intelligent choices, more emotionally sound choices. So that's it for the water signs. We're going to move on to the earth signs now. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So let's give it up for them, see what's going on. And once again, I've been using the Modern Love Tarot by Ethany, and the artist by Lucy Morningstar. I'm sorry, Lucy Lindy. Sorry about that. So once again, what is coming to the earth signs? What is the emotional thing, that energy or vibration it seems to be coming? Ooh. Ten of Swords. In emotional situations, maybe you're realizing that whatever had been really destructive or bad for a relationship, maybe that's over. Maybe the relationship will be seeing a way to pick itself back up, reinvent itself, or at least move on without all of the less savory aspects attached to it. Why is that important? Somebody needs to move ahead back into life. It could be you, it could be the other person in the relationship, but by maybe resolving this, somebody is able to move back into a more public life. Maybe somebody had really become very aloof, very closed into themselves. And so where will this ultimately lead to? And it will lead to the Four of Wands upright, which is a better, an optimistic look at what's left of the home life, or the stability or the feeling of security that you may have had is back in some force, in some measure, and that maybe this is just a way of saying you're going to be kind of picking things up again and kind of moving back towards, a more connected life with, people. It may be slow, though, is what it looks like. So that's it for the emotional exchanges, and I thank you very much. Don't forget to watch the happy hour tomorrow at 10 a.m., 10 to 11 a.m. I do have to go to work, so it'll be pretty much, just doing it, not a lot of overtime. Sunday, Banshee Show, The Material Matters, is on at 10 a.m., and we are live in the chat room to kind of go through what the reading's about and to share some fun. And then, of course, our live show on Sunday afternoon from 2 to 4 p.m., and then we'll start another week with all our other programs. You can always check out our YouTube channel for any of them. If you're looking for readings, go to TFT Tarot for Today, one word, and there's a shop section there that has all kinds of readings. We can also customize your readings. So drop us a note there, drop us a note here, and let's see you next time. Bye.